Today we are going to announce
Stay frosty. Stay frosty. What?
A gorgeous view of the city streets there in downtown Boston.
Yeah, boy, you ain't got nothing on me.
Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA.
I'm not playing Fortnite.
Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues Grant Hill and Chris
I'm not
Webber.
playing
Allie
Fortnite.
LaForce, our reporter. Hey Allie.
I'm going.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late.
That's not nice to say,
to get their
Why would you want me
clients
to
a
die?
more glamorous situation.
No, I can do it at any
Is it
point.
truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it,
Taco
Allie.
fall.
Thank you. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings.
What?
Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Phoenix. They pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
Oh, so
Seeing where
breaking like
Boston
Ben
is,
Simmons.
they've definitely made a
They're
statement
bowling
here
free
in the
throws?
early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Now Washington starting five. Beal the off guard with Avdia at the 3. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Neto in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Robert Williams out there
he's
with
at
Al
Casper's
Horford.
house.
And it's Smart in at the 1. And Chris, what are the expectations like when you're the #1 overall pick in the draft?
Oh, massive. And I know from experience, these days the first overall pick is normally 20 years old or younger. I was 20. That's a lot of pressure to carry.
It'll be the Wizards off the
Porzingis
tip.
is 7'3". That's not fair. He's too tall.
Beal against Brown, and it's Beal penetrating. Brown with the block. And it
4.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Kuzma,
Eat
right
some
side.
chalky milk.
Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Smart outside. Outside Tatum.
Yeah, that's worse than Taco Bell.
Another shot.
I grabbed a rebound over
Williams
Porzingis.
misses.
Porzingis, you're 9'8".
And here's Washington.
Huh?
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's
My
his first
league.
foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the first.
Okay.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. The drive by Smart. Oh, it's
I got
blocked by
fouled.
Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
There's Tatum with the 3. Bradley Beal puts it in for Washington. They've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
B-
Great
3-point
flow to
scoring
that
from
possession.
Marcus
Two
Smart.
players totally in
Interesting.
sync with each other.
Smart outside.
Yo, Rob, set me a screen.
First quarter, just over a minute
Rob.
and a half in.
Set a screen, bro.
4 on the clock. 3-pointer.
Must you have
Again, the
screamed
miss
that?
by the Celtics.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots. What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth, not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
Now here's Beal. 35 points his last game. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I'm gonna play Fortnite on my Toaster 360.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Neto. Avdia from outside.
Oh yeah.
Rebound
Over the
Boston.
past
He's
3
gotta
days,
be
I'm
mad at
drinking
himself.
more soda than I
He
have
won't
in
get
the
a
past
better
2
look
months.
than that.
Tatum drives in. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
He usually takes advantage of D like
And
that.
the reason my stomach
Should've
was
been a
hurting is
simple
because I had
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time.
we went to Dairy Queen
That's his
and I
first
got
foul.
this like large milkshake with caramel in it, and that upset my stomach because I drank the whole thing.
It's Avdia on the wing.
You're not supposed to do that in one day.
Hey, well, if you save
Williams
ice
grabs the
cream
board.
for
Boston has gone 0
you
for 2
just
from
have to eat ice
outside.
cream one sitting. If you keep it out or put a
Here's
milkshake in
Brown.
the freezer, it
And
tastes like
Brown
doo-doo.
with the stuff.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast
It's
and hard
different.
to the cup.
I save
for the
ice
rim
cream.
rocking Shazam.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2
What
for
do you-
him.
what do you mean?
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far,
talk about
racking up
what?
a number of fouls in very little time.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Great. I'm against the 9'8" giant.
No, but okay,
Deal
when you
against
have
Horford.
a
The
milkshake
fader.
and you put
Beal,
it in
no good.
the refrigerator or the
Golden
freezer, it'll
opportunity
like
that
it'll
he
get
can't
like
make good on. Maybe a
it'll
wake-up
turn
call
into
to the
actual
D,
ice
though.
cream even
They
though it's
can't
not ice
leave
cream.
him
Like it'll
alone
freeze
like that.
and it'll
It's
become
time
like
for
a
him to
block
start
of
looking for
vanilla,
other options. They can't
and
let
then
him
when you
keep
melt it
shooting.
again, it doesn't
His
taste
touch is
the
gone.
same.
Avdia from
That's how
outside.
it
The
cuts
Wizards with
my-
another miss.
Not the most productive quarter.
How
Not
am I
even
gonna
Fortnite.
win that
Shot
jump ball?
selection's been a
No, I
little
don't have
bit
Fortnite.
dubious.
It's
A
fine.
fantastic mobile one block. This
I'm
one
a-
deserves another look.
That'll put some fear
No,
into the shooters,
I don't
and he
even
made
have
sure to
Fortnite.
do it early too.
And so it's
How
Washington.
was
I
I
have
supposed
4
to win
games.
that? He
I
is
have God of War, I have
2
Minecraft.
feet taller than me.
Pass to
Aiden,
Porzingis.
Aiden's on 2K. But now I'm on 2K because he's not here.
And we're just over 3.5
That's
minutes into
racism.
this first quarter. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just gotta
Bo,
shrug it
bo,
off and
bo,
move on to the next one.
bo. Bo, my butt. Bo, my bum.
Tice is checked in for
my
Boston.
bum. My bum.
Beal outside.
That's a song Jason sang yesterday. Called
That's
The
Pass to
Beggar.
Porzingis.
He was saying,
Shoots
bo,
over
bo,
Horford.
my bum.
Shot is good.
How
Off the
did
back rim and in.
Porzingis is taller
Never
than
any
me?
doubt where
He
Bradley
gets home
Beal's
sick
going
very
with
easily.
that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not gonna miss him.
And they pick up 2.
I like Aiden's
Brown's
house
got
because
6.
like
He gets it to him off the bounce
first
pass.
day we came
gets
in
the
here,
assist.
Washington
his
trailing.
dad took us to Extreme Jump.
Here's
Stayed there
Avdia.
for like 3
Hounded by
hours.
Tatum.
But you know, of
Here's
course, being
Neto.
Jordan, I ran my head into a pole at laser tag and hurt myself. So we went home.
Yeah, you being Jordan.
And the layup is good off the glass.
I like
You
that.
got
Yeah, I
Eventually.
ran my head
You
in.
see how easily
Well,
it
I
makes
couldn't
it
see. There
for
was
him
I
to
was
get
about
the
to get an epilepsy shock from all the
Here's
flashing
Brown.
lights,
And the
and then
jam
I just
by
tripped
Brown.
over my own foot and hit my head into one of the
Agility,
many
rare,
alien-looking
considering
holes
Brown's
in
size. That's why he's always been
laser
such an
tag
intriguing
room.
prospect.
And yeah, I got hurt.
Brown
And
with
then
the
we
block.
went home.
If they've
We
come
went to
out
his
with
house.
a fearless
And
approach
the
on the
next day,
boards.
well, yesterday,
And there's the drive. And Brown
yesterday
with the
we went
stuff.
to Lions Junction. I
He's
saw
just
you.
an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you
then-
got bounced like that, you feel like you can take
I
on
didn't touch
anybody.
him.
It's a little too early to
Yeah,
be
and
over the
then
limit.
we
They need to keep a close eye on their
Came
foul
home.
situation.
We came
And
home
knocks
today,
down the first one.
and we chilled for today. We didn't do nothing tomorrow.
And that one goes in.
Check out
2
Tom
from the
Dad is
line
gonna
that time.
sneak us into the movies because his
Here's
wife
Brown.
doesn't
He's
want
got
us to go to
10.
the movies, but when she goes off to go to work, we're gonna go to the movies.
What movie did
And
you
we're gonna
watch?
go watch the new Jurassic Park.
Takes a
New
3.
Jurassic World.
Hits a 3-pointer. 13 points in the game.
Well,
And
with
then
the
I
role
gotta go
he's
home.
on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that
Probably
lead
gonna
even
make
bigger.
that.
And I'll be grounded.
And then be
Here's
grounded
Neto,
because I didn't.
defended by Brown.
quote
put-
unquote
Pass to
serve your
Beal.
time.
Yeah,
Wing shot
put
on the way.
yeah, I didn't serve
And
my time.
good as it takes a
Oh, I
nice
served my
bounce off
time.
the
I
right
did.
iron and
My
down.
grandma said that
Known for being a
that was a
knockdown
joke.
shooter,
So
Bill
I
has great
did.
confidence in his ability to connect from the mid-range.
Did you guys have you guys watched a new movie on
Beal
Netflix
against
called
Brown.
Hustle? The basketball movie? No. It's called
Top Gun
Hustle.
Maverick's not on Netflix.
6 to shoot.
Hustle?
Yeah, Hustle. It's on Netflix. It's
I
top
want
10.
to watch it.
Lets it
Oh,
go.
it's a really good movie. It talks about
The rebound by
I
the
forgot
Wizards.
his name, but he's a basketball player from Spain. His name's like
Pass to
Bo
Abdia.
something.
Jose Hernan Gomez.
Here's
I don't
Neto.
know. I don't
Porzingis
remember.
with
All I
it.
know is
Tice defending.
he's Spanish and his name is Bo.
To the inside. Here's Beal. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Well, yeah, Bill is used to coming up against tough defenses. He welcomes the challenge they present.
And it's Brown off the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
15
Washington has
points
gone 0 for 2
Jaylen
from outside.
Brown.
Here's Neto. Defended
No,
by Smart.
I'm on my
Neto's
Celtics
shot is
squad.
off.
Did the finals when
Boston's
basketball
gone 1
happened?
for 3 from outside so
It's
far.
going
I don't
on,
watch
like, the next game 5's tomorrow.
Outside Tatum.
Who's in
Warriors
the league?
taking
He shoots
game
it.
5. I'm calling
Can't
it.
hit that one. And Washington
They go
the
back
other
to
way
San
now.
Fran.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
I
Isn't
mean,
that 2020
Celtics are a
was
really
the
good team.
hottest
It's just I don't think they
Here's
can keep
Neto.
up with the firepower. Once
I know
the
what the
Warriors
best
get
team
hot.
is. I know what the best team is. The Dallas Cowboys.
Shot blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Washington making some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma.
Neither of the
and
Rams are
Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Neto. 3 on
Neither
the
of the
clock.
Rams. Like, yeah, they won
They
a Super
grab their
Bowl,
own
but
miss. Up top, Bryant. Second
without
chance effort.
Cooper Cup, they ain't winning the
Tice
Super Bowl.
grabs the miss.
Oh, he's not going to miss
They ain't
that
even
shot
sniff the
twice in a
playoffs.
row. Trust me.
Brown drives in. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They're not messing around.
I mean, we'll see,
5 of
because
their
usually
last
once
6
a receiver
buckets
has a
have come from
dominant
the
year like
interior.
he just had,
Bryant
they
outside.
usually follow up
Pass
with a
to
very
Abdia.
poor year. So we'll see.
Now Beal. He takes it in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, I like watching Bill finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
The drive by Brown. And Brown with the
Jaylen
stuff.
Brown has all but
He's been playing
2 of my
great,
points.
unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to
What's a
scores.
smart pass?
And
What are you
Washington
doing?
has possession. The
I was
Celtics
playing
making their last
Fortnite.
shot.
Wow, Bill is so tough to slow down. Even when you body him on the drive, he sticks with the shot.
Pick and roll.
Outside Brown. The 3. And the
Bang.
Celtics another 3.
9 for 10 here in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Beal from outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's ramped up
He
his
and
game
Aiden
in
were
a
playing
big
the
way
same
this quarter. I don't
intrigue,
think he
yeah.
likes it when they're trailing.
Pass to Tatum.
Come on, Tatum. I need to start hitting some shots. I also need a screen. Dude, why can't my guy set a screen?
Oh, it's
I
stolen
just
by
got ripped.
Hachimura.
Tatum is literally cold.
Now here's Beal. He's got 11. Here's Abdia. Driving to the basket. Horford pulls it in.
Let's get it to Tatum.
Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time
How
to
did
find
Bradley
offense
Beal? How did
elsewhere.
Contagious
Caldwell
Caldwell
Pope just has
Pope
unreal timing on
swap
defense.
me?
If you put up something soft, he's going to send it back.
Abdia can't get it to go.
This is not
Bro,
been
how
his
did
best
he
quarter.
rip me?
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Good execution. They're getting some
He's under
short-range
shooting.
looks here.
36% from the
breakout
field.
offensively, it could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's
Bro,
the end
how
result
are the
of
Wizards playing this good
continuous
defense?
gains to his shot-making arsenal.
Now here's Beal.
Can you stop it?
Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum. Tatum slams it in.
Well, that's how you
That's
start to
amazing,
get
the creativity,
hot. You hit a
and
couple
you see
good
how
shots.
fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Good job, Tatum.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Beal. Off the mark there
How
with a
did
three.
Bradley
And you
Wood
watch
miss a
teams
wide
try to
open
defend
three?
Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away.
You can't go under screens. He's too good of a shooter now. You play him tight, that triggers the drive. And playing him physical sends him to the line.
Yes.
Where he's improved as well.
Here's Bryant. The Celtics making their last shot. And the basket by Beal.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Tatum going inside and finished off by Tatum.
JR.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Washington
Because he is
trailing.
annoying. I've heard him on the mic before.
51 seconds left in the first.
Now that's how you
Talks
use the
trash
screen
like
right
he's
there.
good.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased.
He
That's the
sounds gay. He
execution
talks
he
like
loves to see.
he talks at Mach 5. Looks like a grandpa and has a bald spot.
Outside Tatum. From the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Hanging out with girls doesn't make you gay.
Everybody
I'll
wants
just
to
say that.
compare everybody. You know, Tatum's like Kobe. Tatum's like Paul
No,
Pierce.
but just the way he
You watch
talks, the
Tatum,
way he
he's
sounds, the way
carved
he
out a
looks,
niche of his
makes
own.
him just...
Kispert's checked in for
The
Abia.
way he thinks
Well,
that
who
he's
can
better
forget
than everyone
Jason
just
Tatum's
because his
rookie
family
year?
has
I mean,
money.
the 2018
Like, that's not your money,
playoffs,
that's
all
mommy
they
and
did was
daddy's
lead
money.
The Celtics in scoring at just 20 years old, taking Boston to Game 7 of the conference finals.
Now here's Beal. He's got 13.
And one.
I mean,
dang it.
wow. The scoring ability of Beal is so impressive.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's Pritchard. He picked up 10 in his last game. This one for 3.
I got
shot
fouled,
won't
bro.
fall.
They're not calling these. Shoot it, Rui.
And here's Hachimura. And Beal puts up a deep 3.
That
No
almost went
good
in.
on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll
Okay,
be
Steph
back in a
Curry.
moment.
So,
Yeah,
Jace
Jordan.
told me a story about this old man at their school. Pretty sure I've heard Jason's already told Jeremiah the story, but there's this old man.
And growing up in a sporting family,
And
most of
when they went
Bradley
to
Beal's
recess, this
brothers
old
chose
man
football.
was
So why did he
screaming
choose
racial
basketball?
slurs.
There's a fan and I can't hear.
Mom said in high
Chase
school,
the thing.
whoever recruited me for his basketball, football, that's what we stuck with. So
Could you repeat what you said?
I like that
At
system,
Jason's
Grant.
school, because
Pretty
like
simple.
they live in
Supply
the
and
neighborhood.
demand.
But their school's
That's
in
right.
the
Give the
neighborhood.
people what they want.
So
And I'd say
when they're
he
out at
found his
recess,
calling.
the fence that separates the
If you're just joining us, we
school
played through one
from the
quarter in this
neighborhood
one.
is literally like connected to
All right, a look
houses.
at how the hustle
And
game
one of
has been going
the
for Boston.
They deserve a
old
lot of
people
credit
that
for
live
the
there went
defense they
outside
played
and
in the
started
paint here
screaming
early.
racist slurs
Contesting
at
shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult
Why
on the
would you do
opposing
that?
shooters in general.
I also like
Yeah,
what
that's
they've done on the
so
fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
They've got
And
Daniel
it's-
Tice.
you know what I
Hayden
feel
Pritchard
that
is
makes
out
me
there with
mad,
Derek
like,
White. Then it's Ennis Canner.
there's
and it's
these
Williams
really
in at the
young
small forward position. That's the Boston
Caucasian
Five.
or white people.
Now here's
And
Hachimura.
I feel like
Well,
the
no
older
scoring
white
yet from
people,
him, but that's likely
like,
to
you know, like the
change.
old people, like the
Here's
50s,
Kispert.
60s, 70s, and 40-year-olds are just setting a bad example for
Coming off a win
like the
against
rest,
the Hornets.
the rest of like the whole skin tone. Like I feel like when a person sees a white person,
kind of
it's
environment,
immediately
every
going
point
to
matters. The bench was
they're
a huge
racist.
reason why they won that one.
And the sad thing is, there's a lot more older people than there's younger people, so a lot more racist white people than there's good people, but it's just the older folks
Just
that
over a
are
minute has
causing a bad
passed here in the
example
second
for
quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. From the low block. Here's Hachimura. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Playing his role, captures the rebound and gets
Where's
it
Jeremiah
right
at?
back. Good job by Hachimura.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Boston
Why
Celtics
you are.
last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. And Bryant gets it to go.
Well, not the most explosive athlete, Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
Now here's White, tightly guarded. He can't get it to go. The Wizards have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Beal.
That's cap.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, he's a go-to scorer. Once Beal starts to heat up, you better watch out.
Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Even with that, he'd still break.
Left side White. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Yeah, Cantor moves so well with his team. Fluid motion gets him free for the shot.
Beal outside. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Good on the bucket.
Derek White.
And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Hachimura outside. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition 1 seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma, the open look. And another miss by Washington.
And they're +5 on the board.
Would you rather have let me think of a good would you
White on the
rather.
wing.
Would you rather be Nikocado, Avocado, or James Charles?
Depends.
And no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Depends on the society.
Pass to Caldwell Pope.
What's society?
Three
There's
off
no
target.
society.
The Celtics
Well,
have
if I'm
gotten
living,
5 of
okay,
7 shots
it
to
depends
fall
for
in
me.
the second.
If I'm
Here's
living
White.
in like
And
a
Porzingis
society,
with the
well,
block.
in a place where gays aren't really, treated
Here's
that
Neto.
well,
He's
or
guarded by
aren't,
White. Here's Kispert.
considered, normal. Basically, if I can't feel like myself,
For
then I
three.
won't pick. Pretty much, is what I'm trying to say.
No good on the shot. And the Celtics shooting 56% for the second quarter.
I'd rather be
And
James Charles.
Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Probably James Charles, yeah.
Here's White. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
At the same time, I'm a child pregnant.
Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy.
Celebrities are
work
accused of
those
that
big
all the
plays in
freaking
the paint.
time. I just don't believe it.
Here's Neto. Six on the shot clock, and it's good for 2.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. There's the steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards.
Number 1 Victor
And
Williams.
the lob
Yeah,
disrupted,
that's
not to be. Outside, Williams. Arced it down low that time. Got
Would
hit
you rather
with the
be
3-second
Woody
call.
or Buzz Lightyear? I'd rather be Buzz Lightyear.
Woody.
Washington has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope.
Buzz Lightyear's probably the most popular character.
Him or Woody, one of the two.
Here's Kispert. Clock at 6. Here's Neto. Pulls up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Neto's got 6. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard.
Philadelphia Lakers. That's a new franchise.
4-3. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Here's Neto.
I'm into 2016 76ers anyway, because I know I have a future ahead of me with Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons for a short portion of time, Tobias Harris, you know, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, Travis Max, you know. I'm taking them because, you know, the future's bright in Philly.
And finished off by Tice.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
This is why his teammates
72-10 Bulls because I got a ring.
Energy. You gotta love it.
Here's Neto. Give him 8.
I know, but did they win the championship that year?
The shot no good.
That doesn't matter. They lost.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded
that whole team choke. You can't just blame Curry.
And Porzingis with the block.
If Draymond didn't get suspended, they would have won Game 7.
Here's Kuzma. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I'm just saying.
Take some strength
because they lost a big defensive presence.
Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Outside White. Down low. Here's Tice.
Well, sometimes you have to have that crazy person on your team. Sometimes you have to have an enforcer that racks up fouls. For the Celtics back in the day, that was Kevin McHale.
Pass to Kispert. There's the 3.
That's why they were.
Misses again. Now 0 for 3. And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be
a lot of guys have worn number 13.
He's going to give you solid minutes.
Here's Neto.
Tristan Thompson. Paul Pierce, because I want a ring.
Back to Caldwell Pope.
Paul Pierce, because I want a ring.
To the middle. Porzingis passes to Kuzma.
Yes, it does. I don't think they won the ring that year.
And it's Porzingis.
They don't mean a thing without a ring.
Kuzma. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter. Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far.
Still, Paul Pierce, because I won Finals MVP.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Porzingis.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
I'm open right here. Over to the wing. Porzingis with room to shoot. And again, it's Washington converting.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
Or who? Like, I couldn't hear you. You were like...
13 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Off target with the 3.
Oh, man, it's
great call. I'd rather be cringy and funny than cringy and
crazy
stupid.
to miss a wide open 3 like that. Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage.
Yeah, Chris Paul is funny.
Taking some bad shots out.
No, he's not.
White can't hit.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would.
He's funny enough.
Kispert from the arc.
Funnier than cringy Roblox players.
Kispert's got himself
who have got 5-year-olds who are like Ellis with a friggin' Minecraft cult, except it's a Roblox cult. Am I wrong?
Give him 8 points now. From deep. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Neto.
Kristaps, how do you only have 4 boards? No, he's just an average guy.
Oh my god, that's not what I meant. There's 2 guys on me.
Yeah, you turn 3-point consistent tips to 99.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the Celtics call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know
What's
that.
he using? The freaking
line change here for Boston. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Bryant, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Avdia, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Beal in for Neto. Beal against Smart.
How is that a fair matchup, bro?
Can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropping.
He's always played for the Warriors. They were called the Philadelphia Warriors.
Jacks up a 3. Bradley Beal puts it in.
Yeah, and they've taken their
Then why does Wilt Chamberlain have
to start the game,
the record for most points in a game for the Warriors?
Horford
with 100.
Block. Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Boston's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Brown. Tries again. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Williams drops them both. Everyone knew Williams would take a little time to mature.
My team Fortnite because I love Fortnite.
And he's making an impact.
Would you rather be 2011 Dirk Nowitzki or 2016 LeBron James?
2016 LeBron James.
Why is that?
I don't know, because he's like the only basketball player I know.
The basket by Washington. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Oh, man, you got to love the awareness from Tatum, assessing the situation and making sure to
Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, the big 3.
Hachimura outside.
I mean, basically, he did do it by himself pretty much. But at the same time, LeBron also carried the Cavaliers to a championship. So.
And right now, they're losing the turnover battle. And this kind of selflessness is great to see.
Yeah, helped enough.
Textbook positioning.
Braun averaged almost 40 points a game.
Outside, Brown.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Puts up a 3. Washington with a rebound. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
What a fantastic defender. Smart.
What kind of website are you on?
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back
Report
to start
it.
the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 22 points, 2 block shots, and 3 rebounds. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing them shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, your take on Washington so
your
far?
bed, not mine.
Hasn't been there in terms
no,
of
go on your bed.
They're getting outworked in that part of the game. So you gotta be more
then you can go on my bed. Don't fake it though.
Thanks for joining.
Off my bed. Off of my bed. Go.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Beal, the off guard, with Avdia at the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Neto in at the point.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The light isn't even that effective.
Pass to Avdia.
Not even that bright. If you want to, that's why I have it down here.
Shoots over Tatum and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Neto, defended by Brown. Here's Beal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Al Horford.
No, man, such a lethal scorer. Bradley Beal continues to improve. I mean, in addition to his scoring, a capable passer, I mean, he's focused on becoming a better playmaker as well.
And Beal doesn't just look to score. He also looks to
because when the
involve his
game's
guys.
over, you're not really... I mean, you're allowed to, but, you know, it's disrespectful to keep scoring when the game's already in hand. Like, you know, just let the clock run out, take the victory, and move on.
Smart against Beal. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage.
He pushed me out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
How's that
It'll be
fair?
Washington's ball. Here's Avdia, hounded by Tatum.
They really let Danny Avdia do that.
Avdia attacking, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I'm gonna sleep on this side of the bed again. That's the side I've been sleeping on.
Here's Neto. 10 points for him. Drives to the hoop. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Smart for 3. Rebound,
This
Washington.
rim hates me,
Avdia's
bro.
got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Beal. Back to Kuzma. Out to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Beal's shot is off.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The kick to Tatum. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Neto. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Tatum.
Who?
Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Yeah,
and here's Washington.
Like,
it's a 10-point game.
I don't know, he played for the Cavaliers as well.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
No, this was
10 feet
after
away.
the big 3.
The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds
he
tonight.
left in frequency.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
How did I touch it when he knocked it out of my hands? Bro, that makes no sense.
Pass to Avdia. Porzingis against Williams. Here's Neto.
Come on, Raul.
He's got 11. Oh, and
Ow,
there's the whistle
stop
on the
fouling
shot.
him.
So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And we're seeing a bunch of top high school prospects go pro now, Chris. You think that'll hurt the college game?
Well, if it's just the 5-star athletes, because
Get off me then! Like my butt is not supposed to put your pillow and lay on, bro. Stop playing on my butt.
Yo!
Giant weirdo. Like, bro, you're.
I'm recording too.
I will.
Pace here. That's an
Well, he's being weird, and we'll get off me.
Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now the game has slowed down.
I'm so sore, bro.
Faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Hey, yo, I'm
Caldwell
recording,
Pope's
bro.
checked in for Washington.
What do you mean?
I'm legit streaming.
I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Aiden, stop.
Jace, you're stupid.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the
Jace, you're stupid.
We know he can hit threes, but
Jace, you're stupid.
Whoa!
The Celtics with the lead. And you know, in the
Jace,
I don't think everyone wanted to know that.
Some observers
I know
say
you
they
said
take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Repeat what you said,
Tatum's
Aiden.
a big guy who's only getting bigger.
Yes,
his
repeat
defense
what you
is
said.
almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP.
No, repeat it or you like men.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
You're scared. No ball.
Outside Tatum.
Yeah, no ball.
What, Aiden? I'm not like, no, I'm
Buries
not.
it from 3. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I love Tatum's use of
I'm
the
gonna
pick
laugh
that time.
when,
The extra room was all he needed to take a confident shot.
Bro, I'm not, because I'm not getting the stream taken down.
Yes, passes to Beal.
This has actually been a good freaking game, so I'm not gonna get the stream taken down.
Pass to Avdia. Outside Porzingis. Over Williams. Porzingis misses. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Tatum passes to Horford.
Dude, Al, you can't catch.
Here's the break. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he nails the open triple off the break. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Smart. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact, that's for sure. And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and a sustained effort.
What's that mean?
Pass to Bryant. And he drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Tatum.
Jalen.
To the inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, you see the advanced footwork for a young player. Tatum running the pick and roll with ease.
And what stands out about Smart is how many winning plays he makes, Chris.
Could be a shot, a pass, a steal, a crucial rebound. I mean, you want him in there when the game's on the line.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Hachimura from long range. He's off on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. From the right block, Tatum can't hit. Washington shooting only 39% so far in the game. And he dunks it down.
Well, Bill just isn't a scorer. He's a complete guard who can really dish it.
Smart with the ball. Horford left side.
I'm just big
over Hachimura. And Horford gets it to go. Horford's got... gotten his second bucket.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Smart against Beal. Nice D from Brown.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Three-pointer, Beal. Hauled in by Brown.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
How did I miss a freaking dunk?
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, nice job setting up for that shot. Everything working together for Tatum.
Beal against Smart.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Tatum. Fires the three. Washington with a rebound. Avdia's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Pass to Beal. Will it go? That doesn't go either for Beal.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock.
Come on, bro, set it.
And he lobs it up. And Williams punches it home.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Washington's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. And the ball out of bounds.
Dang
the
it,
Celtics
that doesn't
will
count
have
as
it.
a steal, does it? No.
Neto's checked in for Washington. So it's Boston now. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Tice. Count the basket. Tice has got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
A lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Beal outside. Back to Neto. Tries to snap the cold streak. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. White drives in. Misses the layup.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
To the paint. Avdia. Tice with the defensive effort.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
1:14 left to play in the third quarter. Pritchard gets it to go.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Here's Neto. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Such an impressive athlete. Beal, you give him a little bit of room, he'll flush it with force.
Here's White driving inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Now Hachimura. 43 seconds left in the third. Baseline jumper. Beal's shot is off. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Outside, Williams.
Dude, how is Adria still here?
Launches it. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second guess themselves.
Now Williams. Let's go with a three. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Why?
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for his squad right there.
And so it's the Boston's.
Not sleeping on my bed.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Derek White. Daniel Tice is out there with Ennis Canner. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, B.A., it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
From behind the arc. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Hachimura. Tice grabs the miss. Tice has got 8 rebounds in the game. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tice.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And it's Smith penetrating. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White.
How about the explosion toward the basket? Smith using his speed to get the defense to foul.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
The Wizards making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Smith against Williams. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Back to Smith. You know, Chris, recently we heard LeBron James say, looking back on the infamous decision broadcast, he said he fell on his sword for other athletes to feel empowered.
Well, look, LeBron's one of the greatest players of all time. He came into this league right out of high school. If he didn't make a mistake or two, I mean, he wouldn't be human, right? I mean, yeah, that wasn't a great way to tell his fans I'm not coming back. But I think one of the best things you can do is to apologize and move on. And there's a greater lesson than that. LeBron's done that, you know. Let's keep it moving. He can't live his life just to please others.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Satoransky. Back to Smith. The jump hook. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Williams from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Satoransky outside to the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
Puts it up. And it's Boston scoring again.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times. tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Smith outside. Out to the right wing. Takes it inside. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's that kind of aggression that's led to an increased role for Smith these past few years. I mean, they want him playing fast and attacking.
Williams from long range. Gill grabs the board.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Here's Carey. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Tice left side. The rebound by the Wizards. Now here's Smith. Puts it up from 12. Williams grabs the board. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Boston. Pass to White.
Cancer.
Here's Gill. The rebound, Celtics. Tice has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Williams with it. Guarded by Smith. Beyond the arc. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 22 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage. Dang, that's his fourth foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also
7 more
seeing the
assists
steps
and got a
move in
triple-double.
the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, you know, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Puts it up from 12. Smith no good. The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Williams. Shot left block. That falls.
Yes, that means
nice
you
feed
have
that time
4
from Tatum.
stats with double digits. You have 4
Tatum's got 4
stat
assists now
categories with
tonight.
double digits.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense.
Yes, Wilt Chamberlain.
Like a
quintuple double.
Pass to Carey.
No, he's had the only quintuple double.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
With X amount of points, X amount of rebounds, X amount of assists, X amount of steals, and X amount of blocks.
Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field.
Oh,
and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Gill. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No question.
That's on Al Horford. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Pass to Carey. Satoransky goes in, and that one's good.
Satoransky can get wily on the drive. I mean, able to duck and dodge his way to the shot.
Outside Tatum. Inside, Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
The Wizards shooting only 34% in this one. Here's Satoransky, and he jams it home with authority.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. They get it again. The kick to Tatum. And there's a 3-second violation.
Oh, come on, Rob.
Smith against Smart. Here's Caldwell Pope. Ooh, rejected by Horford. They recover it. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Here's Smith. He got a piece of it.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
I mean, yeah, the big O.
Here's Gill, defended by Brown. Satoransky shot is off. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Huh?
Outside Tatum.
Pete Maravich, who was a shooting guard.
Back to Williams.
And one of, if not the greatest college player of all time, because he has records that still stand to this day. And he played back in, I want to say, the 60s. Back when he was in college, he played in the 60s.
Smith outside.
Jerry West.
Satoransky right side. And he banks in the layup. Satoransky's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Tatum from long range. Washington with a rebound. Satoransky outside.
For
Pass
what?
to Smith.
Best point guard from what? 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man in your era. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, in a lot of guys that play today, and hopefully the fact that
either Jason Kidd or
you can ball handle, you can
Rajon Rondo.
You can just be a player. Hopefully that allows them a little bit of freedom to do their thing, because these players today are great. And even if I see parts of my game in there, man, they're doing the work and they're taking the game to the next level.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Nesmith comes in for Horford, and Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And that one misses.
The resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but has finally become a valued rotation player.
Good.
I need Taco to come in.
On the second one. And Boston calls time here.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he really made his presence felt
wow,
on the inside.
Raul Neto
just
won it.
so
What do you
active
have?
And looking
15
all
points.
game long for openings, and he found
Tatum had 28 points, 11 assists. Sorry, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and the game's still going. I'd rather you give it to Bradley Beal, who went 9 for 31.
By scoring a lot
Raul
of baskets,
Neto.
by slashing to the hoop.
Ball, he's checked in for Williams.
I'm not kidding. Raul Neto had a whole 15 points. Bradley Beal at least put up 22.
Tip.
Taco. Taco, get down here.
And here's Tatum.
Taco, big boy.
Pass to Fall. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 8 assists in the game.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day
Taco.
long.
And here's
Taco
Satoransky.
Big boy.
Here's Kispert. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6.
Big boy.
Boston with a rebound.
Big boy Taco.
A minute 39 left in the fourth
The
quarter.
ground is shaking. Taco, do your thing.
Tatum with it. To the inside.
The ground is shaking.
Here's Fall.
Score it, Taco.
And it's blocked. And he
I
recovers
got
it.
blocked by Taco Fall got blocked. He's 7'5". Taco, better hurry up.
Down low. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't
Oh,
get
come
the
on,
shot
I
off
need
in
2
time.
more assists.
Well, the scoreboard tells you
With
everything
Tatum.
you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jason Tatum.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing
Oh
ends
my
quickly.
God.
We've got a 9-second difference between
Foul.
the shot clock and game
Foul.
clock.
Thank you.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Now, what you especially like about Satoransky, I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt, and he's a complete player.
Right,
27 seconds left in
Taco.
the final quarter. To the inside.
Lord.
To the paint. Here's Fall. That falls.
Okay,
nice
one more
feed that
assist.
time from Tatum.
Their home
Tatum's
crowd
got
has
his triple-double.
energized them all game.
Foul,
Now
foul
they're
him, foul
closing
him.
it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is
Come
in
on,
sight.
Tatum.
All they have to do is play it smart.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
Smith, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
All right. I'm calling time.
And the Celtics call time here. They lead by 36. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
I can get the canter.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Enes Kanter.
Canter, pass it. Right.
Outside Tatum. To the middle. Nice pass.
Got it.
Nice catch. And a
Triple-double.
resounding dunk.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Triple
So we see the
double.
Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Dive of cringe.